For this case, 5, my group was supposed to do acceptable use policy. And so what it is it's an acceptable use policy is a specific document that determines what students are allowed to view on the internet at school. It covers a wide range of issues such as rights, responsibilities, and privileges surrounding computer usage. Educating students, parents, and teachers about the potential of the internet as a learning resource is the main goal of an AUP. So here we made a complete poster online that we will talk about on Monday. And the potential problems, it's acceptable use policies can become a problem when students are assigned a topic and are limited to only a few resources. An example would be if a teacher gave the topic of the Holocaust. Some websites would be blocked from the students so they won't necessarily be able to find all the information needed. The information they gathered is filtered, and therefore students are not exposed to all of the facts. The next thing is a fun fact, and it's every school must have an acceptable use policy. The CIPA, or the Children's Internet Protection Act, requires any school that receives funding to filter obscene dispositions that could be harmful to minors. It also requires all students to have an internet safety policy. As we scroll down, here is a video of an example of an AUP, and this is why educators care. Educators should be concerned about acceptable use policies because this limits the material they can present in class. Also, because everything is blocked, students will learn about everything in a censored way. Again, using the Holocaust as an example, students will learn about the Holocaust but will not actually know how bad it was. They will not get the full story or point of views from opposing sides. The school limits what the students can view and decides what knowledge they want them to acquire about the topic. This is somewhat giving the students false information because they are going to base their opinion about the Holocaust from only one side. And then if you scroll down, here are some guidelines. The first guideline is create the vision. Its technology changes continuously, and deciding which technology to use is important. The actual technologies provided for the students are needed to support learning overall. The second one is form a committee. We should form a committee to help decide what should be blocked. The members in the committee should include the assistant principal, teachers of different grade levels and subjects, parents, and a member from the campus technology department. The third one is step aside. The committee and solicitor should focus on how technology should advance learning. Instead of an AUP, write responsible use principles for students and employees. It should outline the conditions of technology in a safe, responsible way. The fourth one is get buy-in. Convince the technology department that the new set of rules will still protect the network. Address the concerns and fears the administrators may have with the new rules. And for the fifth one is teach responsibility. The committee worked to develop video clips and instructional materials to highlight their skills. This serves as a creative method for educating students, staff, and other users on a responsibility of using technology. The last thing we have here is potential impact. If students are never exposed to everything on the internet, they will never know how filter out information on their own when they graduate. They need to learn how to use the internet safely on their own instead of only seeing certain websites. And down here is our references that we used, and this is our case 5.